All right, so eventually my mama got her money up and she moved us back to the country. Moved right on back out there into Arlington. And she got her apartment out there. And we back in the country, man. Got away from all the shooting, all of the violence, all of it. Out there in the country, man, wasn't none of that going on. It was so quiet out there. Ain't nothing happening. I say ain't nothing happening. It's very boring out there. Ain't too much of nothing going on. But at least we was from a whole bunch of violence. Staying out there in the city, I wasn't around nothing but black people. Being in the projects, there wasn't a number of people like my skin color staying there. It wasn't any white person. But once I moved to the country, it was way different. I'm talking about we were like all the black people. We used to go to my auntie Joy's house. She stayed out there in the country. Her and my granddad, they stayed together. My auntie and my granddad, they stayed in the house together. So we go over there. My mama would take us over there so we can go to school. And we'll walk to school from my aunt's house. Spent a lot of time at my aunt's house. She helped build my faith in God. She stayed at church, kept us in church a lot. She used to sing in the choir and all that. My mom also sang in the choir. And we spent a lot of time at this park right behind my auntie house. Right here, we spent a lot of time at that park. I played ball out there. Did what kids do, you know what I'm saying? Try to have fun. As much fun as I could. I'm in the boring country. Learned how to know people around. No stores really, you know what I'm saying? You got to drive a little decent to get to a decent mile to go to a store. Yeah, we spent a lot of time right there, man. But out here it was more racism. That's when I started getting my taste of racism, of people not liking people of color. I mean, imagine a person telling you can't drink out of a water fountain. You can't have no water, something that God gave to us for free. That's crazy. I remember us being in those apartments over there that my mom stayed in. There's a whole bunch of white people there, and we used to get into it with the little white kids. The little white kids didn't want us playing in the park. Now this is a park that's over there in the apartment complex over there for the children, and they don't even want us playing over there. It's my first time getting called a nigger. Never been called that by no white person until I moved out there to the country. We out there playing in the parks. Hey, get off the swings, nigga. You're taking too long. Oh man, it's wild. We even got into it with a little white kid. Like, man, my mom had to get involved, had to come out there and break it up, get into it on the white kids. So we from the project, so you know we weren't going. We never heard no racism like that, or nobody called us no niggas or picking on us because we was black. I mean, them kids stayed trying to pick on us, try to throw dead snakes and stuff on my brother, man. So eventually my mama got tired of that, man. So we ain't stay out there in the country too long. We stayed out there. I came there when I was in the kindergarten, and I left in the first grade, like in between of the school year. I went to school out there in Arlington, had to deal with racism there. I was like the only black kid in my classroom. I was the darkest complexion child in my classroom. There was two other black boys, but they were mixed, so they two light-skinned dudes, and it was me. We the only black kids. And I know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, picked on for being black. I ain't have any friends. I only had like one friend. His name was Daniel, a little white boy. And I guess he was the outcast because his mom and them made him wear suits to school. I'm talking about every day. This man and mama make him wear a suit with a tie or a dress shirt or something like that. But that was my only friend I had. Damn, a little white boy. I remember one time I got into trouble, you know what I'm saying? When I was coming to the school, I was with my friend Daniel. He's sitting beside me, and it was like the first time that I ever got in trouble at that school. Another white boy just came and got between us and just pushed me out the way. He pushed me because he didn't like Daniel hanging with me because I was black. So he came and got in between us one day, and he shoved his way in between us while we sitting next to each other trying to watch a movie because we were having a movie time. I see my sitting next to my friend, picked on this motherfucking white boy. Just got problems. I guess his parents taught him to hate, but he didn't want to hang with each other. He shoves me. And once he shoves me, I shove him back. And once I do that, he goes to tell the teacher. And the teachers, you know what I'm saying, they didn't care that I was pushed first. They didn't even care. You know what I'm saying? Me putting my hands on the white boy. And that's all it took to get me in some trouble. I was in trouble a few times there, just sitting on time out there. They had me sitting on that porch over there, that back porch of the school. But you know what I'm saying? We stayed in church. It's the church that we went to. Stayed in church. I got my love for music from church. I got my love for music from church. And the only thing I used to really want to go to church was to hear that good singing. And they had a real good choir at that church right there that I just showed y'all. It's the park we used to go to, that our church used to take us to sometimes. We play at this park. But you can see it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, resources out there toward these places where it's less black people. Like the more you move away from the black people in the hood, the more things are better, you know what I'm saying? But yep, that was my upbringing out there in the country, and we ended up moving right on back to the city.